Hello, Anita Murphy here, bringing you the first video to how to build a self-run business and 10 times your business growth. First of all, let me start off by congratulating you for taking the first step towards building a self-run business and 10 timing your profits. It was a very, very wise decision on your part. But let's talk about what we're going to be covering in this video. The first thing we're going to do is answer the question, why should you build a self-run business? You know, you're probably saying, I really enjoy the hands-on part of everything. Why should I build a company that can run without me? And then we're going to discuss how to create purpose within your business and why this is so important. And then we're going to discuss how purpose affects your business. The reason why your company matters affects your employees, your vendors, and everyone that you touch with your business. We're going to really kind of talk about how that affects it. And then we're going to talk about what not to do when creating a purpose statement for your business so that you'll know exactly how to craft one. And then we're going to look at some great examples of purpose statements from some very famous companies that we all know and love. And then we're going to discuss the homework and exactly what steps you need to take after going through this video. So if you are tired of being a bottleneck in your business and having to do everything in your business, and if you are not seeing the growth you would like to see, then you are definitely in the right place. And so the question is why you should build a self-run company. So here are a number of reasons why you should. Number one, it allows you the freedom that you so desire when you first started your business. I'm pretty sure when you got into business, you did not start your business to be the bottleneck in your company. You did not start your business to constantly work in it and not being to go on vacation and the phone is always ringing day in and day out and all night long. I'm pretty sure you did not start a business to not be able to have the freedom that you desired in the first place. Number two, it allows you to focus on working on your business instead of in your business. A lot of entrepreneurs start businesses because we were technicians, if you will. We knew how to do something, so we created a business around it. And we never got to the point where we really became business owners and actually became entrepreneurs who focused on growing the company. Instead, we became just technicians. If you ever read the E-Myth, they talk, the author talks about this in depth, and it is so eye-opening because you realize you're not a business owner, you're a business worker, you're a technician. So it allows you to focus on working on your business and also having the freedom as well. It allows you to create scalable systems that employees can follow. If you have systems in place, it is so much easier to retain really good employees and also to get new employees. So, and not only that, it allows you to be able to walk away from your business for a week or two or whatever and go on vacation and not worry about if they'll be able to do the job or not, because if you put systems and processes in place and they can follow them, that should not be a problem. It allows you to grow faster. So most people want to know the secret to growing a faster company. This is it, people. It's really being able to have a company that runs itself. That is how a company grows faster. That's just one of the elements of it. But that is how. If you when you think about famous entrepreneurs, they're not doing all the work themselves. They have some really good people in place and their company's just constantly growing and growing and growing. You can do the same thing and make more money. Who doesn't want to do that? When you became an entrepreneur, I'm pretty sure your desire was to make more money so that you can take care of yourself and your family. So, a company that runs itself allows you to make more money. It allows you to build a business. Oops, I'm sorry about that. It allows you to build a sellable business whether you are going to sell or not. Okay? So that's another thing. So you want to keep that in mind. So these are all the reasons why you should build a sellable, self-run business. Okay? All right. Did you know most business owners run their business daily without thinking about why they are in business, or should I say why they are in the business they're in? They never stop to think, why am I doing this? And why does my business matter? Why does it matter to anybody? They never stop to think about that. Have you ever asked yourself that question? And if you have, you are so much farther than most business owners and CEOs, because I'm going to tell you something. Most of them never ask themselves that question. The best way to answer this question is to understand what purpose your business serves and then determine why it matters to those you serve. Your goal as the leader of your company is to create a purpose within your company that is bigger than yourself and your employees. Did you also know your why matters more than your what? I'm going to say that again. Your why matters more than your what. So, with all that said, step one to building a self-run business is to create a purpose within your business that matters. Okay? You have to create a purpose that matters. Because everything in your business ebbs and flows from this, whether you realize it or not. And if you don't have a purpose, guess what? Your business ebbs and flows from not having a purpose as well, which is not good. A purpose answers why you exist, what unmet needs you feel, and what your unique value is. And one thing you should know is that purpose with any company should at least last for 100 years. So when you create a purpose statement, it is not to be confused with goals or strategies. You know, with goals and strategies, you have an end game. But when you have a purpose, it is something that is forever pursued. It is never reached. It's like a guiding star on the horizon. So you're always trying to get better and better and better in your business. So when you have a purpose statement, you're constantly improving because of the purpose in your business. It also becomes a compass for your employees and allows them to feel connected to your business. This allows you to build something powerful and meaningful. Did you know in a Gallup poll, workers felt that it was very important or fairly important to believe life is meaningful, but less than half in any industry felt connected to their company's purpose? This does not have to be you. So, what not to do when creating your business purpose statement? Okay, you want to know how, we're not going to necessarily talk about the what to do, but we're going to really talk about what not to do. Okay, because you can always learn from what not to do. The first thing you want to do is not to use terms like this: excellent, leading, outstanding. Okay, these don't say much of anything. They're just cliches. Your statements must capture what your company does well. That's what this is about, saying what your company does well. Also, do not use terms like these: we are a blank company. You can fill in the blank: shoe company, retail company, clothing company, butcher, whatever it is, you don't describe your company in that way. Never say we are a one-stop shop for blank. You fill in the blank. Largest or oldest independent provider of, skis, dog treats, whatever the case may be. You don't want to do that. Best in class. I always say that if you're going to use this, really be able to prove it and be very specific. You're best in class in what? Be very specific about that. And never say only minority owned, because that, I'm sorry to tell you this, but it doesn't mean anything in a purpose statement. These are not differences. These are not things that make you different as a business. These are just distinctions. So I want you to make sure that you have that clear. These are not differences, they're distinctions. Okay? So this is why I say do not use terms like that to describe what your company does well. So let's look at some great purpose statements. IKEA. There's a wonderful story behind IKEA. I really urge you to go out, Google it, do some research, and really learn the story behind how IKEA was developed. But their purpose statement is pretty clear. They have done significant things in the furniture industry that no other company has been able to accomplish. And so their purpose statement is this: to create a better everyday life for the many people. They say that our business ideas support their vision by offering a wide range of well-designed, functional home furnishing products at prices so low that as many people as possible will be able to afford them. So there's two things that stick out for me. Number one, their focus is to create an everyday life for the many people. That's number one. And then number two, they're focused on creating functional furniture for people that normally would not be able to really get really expensive furniture. So they basically reduce the prices low enough so that everybody can be able to afford them. So that is making them different. They're not competing with the big furniture stores that are selling everywhere. Everybody is selling pretty much everything straight across the board. That's how they're different. So, if you get a chance, I really would urge you to do some research on them, because once you really understand the story behind this purpose statement, it becomes even more mind-blowing. Walmart. Everybody knows Walmart. It is to give ordinary folk the chance to buy the same things as rich people. I don't think you can get any more plainer than that. So I think that's pretty straightforward, and I think the fact that they focus so much on low prices kind of speaks to this purpose statement. So let's talk about the homework. In the homework, what I would like you to do is to meet with your team and just start asking some hard questions. I want you to ask questions like, why do we matter? Why do we exist? Why do we do what we do? Start with a descriptive statement, just something, pretty plain. And then, really answer the question, why is it important? Why is it what we do is so important? And, answer the question, why is it important for us to provide this service or product? I guarantee you, if you start asking those questions, it will be a lot easier for you to come up with a very, very good purpose statement. So that is my challenge to you. If you have a team, employees, I don't care if you can just have one, schedule a meeting and really hammer this out and create a really great purpose statement. And I don't want you to skip this. I want to make sure that you focus in on this, because this is so important. Because the purpose statement, once you create the purpose statement, everything, as I said before, everything ebb and flows from your purpose statement, all the activities in your business and everything. So you want to make sure that you spend the time to create this purpose statement. Okay? On the next video, we're going to discuss how to make trade-offs and position your business to successfully scale. I'll see you on the next video.